Very exciting. We've got the new driver from TAYLORMADE M5. We're going to test it. Let's see how it performs. Hi, Ryan Rastall here for Golfshake.com, and as I've said, we're taking a look at the M5 Driver. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel there, click the button and see loads more content, whether it's clubs you're interested in, tuition, golf courses, everything, we've got it all on the website there. So subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into M5, a driver everyone's been looking forward to, as I certainly have. I couldn't wait to hit it. It's the newest offering from TAYLORMADE, obviously some new technology involved in there, and we'll talk you through it right now. So as we can see, M5 is the more kind of player's version of the driver. Those of you who've seen the M6 video know there's a little bit less going on with the driver in terms of adjustability. We can see in M5, we've got sliding weight track again, so we're able to customize this in terms of making it draw or fade bias, moving the CG forward and back to really dial that driver in for, you know, a variety of different players. We can see there's more carbon there on the golf club as well. So that was in an attempt to move weight around the head to make it slightly more forgiving, move the CG as well so that it suits more sort of very different golfers really, so that we can, again, like I've said, with the weight track, really tune it into everybody. Now, the big story in the M5 and M6 range of drivers is the face. Last year we saw twist face, which was really popular. Some of the stats we saw with the guys on tour showing how much straighter they'd got with the introduction of twist face. Now, the next generation of that is adding these little red ports there on the face. So it's speed injected twist face. Now, what is speed injected twist face? Well, all these drivers are manufactured very quick off the face. So ball speeds in excess of the sort of legal limit really for a driver. Now we know TAYLORMADE can't go around selling illegal drivers. So basically they've tuned the driver with these injection ports on the face. There's a reservoir behind the face in these two positions. It enables TAYLORMADE to inject a foam and resin in there to actually make the face perform within the legal limit. So it's making sure every driver that leaves the factory is as hot as possible and helps you hit the ball as far as possible. We still have the same adjustability, 2 degrees up and down in the loft sleeve. So this is really all singing, all dancing model of driver from TAYLORMADE. You'll have seen some of the guys on tour in recent weeks debuting this and to good effect. McIlroy last week particularly hitting it miles, as he always does. So first things first, let's get this club in the address position, see how it looks. Straight away, slightly different to M6, it looks a little bit more compact. Like with the M6, we see the silver bit on the top of the driver, the sort of top edge of it, if you like. It's slightly narrower than it has been in the recent TAYLORMADE drivers. So that matte black section on the crown there really does sort of take over the head. I actually quite like that. I think it looks really good. I like the compact nature of the head as opposed to M6. It certainly suits my eye a little bit more of a traditional kind of shape. We've now had this driver on the TrackMan inside and outside on the golf course to see how it performs. An initial feedback, I'd say very good. It feels nice and solid off the head. Really, when I was looking at the numbers, ball speed wise, I didn't quite get what I was expecting. You know, with the technology that's been introduced into this driver, I was expecting it to be seriously long. Now, the reason why I think is because I've only tested it with the standard manufacturer's stiff flex in it. I think it was maybe a bit light for me and maybe a bit on the whippy side as well. So I really struggled directionally to keep the ball in play, but also to actually time the strike a little bit as well. So I think if I was to be properly fitted for this driver, I'd certainly see even more sort of yardage gains. So yeah, the performance I've seen really, for me, reinforces why you would go and get custom fitted to really get the maximum out of the golf club that you're trying. Although I did like the look of it, the feel of it, the ball flight was lovely. It was just a bit inconsistent. I think it's all down to the sort of setup of the golf club, which I think would be different, you know, if I was to be fitted and maybe try some different shafts as well. So there you are, that's the M5 driver from TAYLORMADE. If you like that video, give us a thumbs up. If you've got any questions regarding custom fitting, please leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you about that. Anything about TaylorMade in general or any of the drivers, just let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you again very soon.